Hi everyone, this video is going to take you through one of the maths questions that I've set as an example, and it's quite a common one that comes up. It uses calculations of finding the volumes of different cuboids and things. So we've got a bit of pi r squared in there. We've also got some density and mass and volume. So the lovely Miss Baker is going to take you through how she would answer the question. So hopefully this is helpful.
Right, we need to start with the volume, and it is a prism. So the volume of a prism is the cross section times the depth. And for this question, I think the depth is going to be the easiest part. Oh, it's like it's in three sections though. Okay, well let's look at this bit and this bit together first, and then we'll do that volume separately afterwards. So the depth is going to be 10 and 10. Just imagine you shifted these two sections together, and the cross section is going to come from a rectangle, which is 30 times 10, plus this semicircle. Take away that circle, so that's a bit more awkward.
Yeah.
The semicircle is going to be pi r squared and half it. And we're going to take away the circle, which is pi r squared. If the diameter is 6, then the radius is 9. I'm going to use my calculator. I haven't got it with me. I'll use my perfect, thanks. So 15 squared times pi divided by 2. It's on a tech paper, do they allow you to use the pi button, or do they want you to use it rounded? Does it say anywhere, like normally on the front page?
I don't know.
Because that might be where do they use actual pi? Oh yeah, they do use pi, that's good. Pi r squared, right, take away 9 pi. So that whole thing in there, I'm going to leave it in exact form as 207 over 2 pi, just so I don't get any rounding errors.
Ah, is that where I've gone wrong?
It might be if you've typed it in as a decimal there.
Yeah.
So we'll keep going with it like that. And
so when you say 9 pi, why was it 9 pi?
Because 3 squared is 9. I was just being lazy rather than typing into my calculator 3 squared.
Oh, okay.
I just saved me one.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So I've got that plus the 300 and times the 20. So that volume is 12,503.09679. But I've also got this middle section volume to work out, which I think is just a cuboid, looking at that picture.
Yeah, it is.
The width going back of that cuboid, I'll just make this look complete. I've got to put the cuboid on every line eventually. So the cuboid bit is a width going back of 10, a width across of 30, and a height up of 10 as well. So I'm adding on 30 times 10 times 10. So I've got 15,503.09679. Right, that's the volume, but we want to know the cost. So in order to find the cost, we're going to need to know how much it costs, what the weight is, the mass is. We know the volume, we know the density. So I'm going to go for my density, mass, volume triangle. Perfect.
Thank you.
I want mass, don't I? So I cover up mass, and that tells me that I'm going to do density times volume. So it is 0.000448 times 15503.09679. I'm just going to use the full calculator screen from before to times it by 0.000, and then it's into the decimal. 448. So that tells me the mass that I want. I'm not happy with the units for a second. Oh no, I am. That was millimeters. That is millimeters cubed.
You don't need to change anything, do you?
I've got my mechanics, my brain on where I'm normally talking in meters, but that's fine.
Yeah,
If
sometimes
I'm in
they do that.
millimeters, it's 1,000 times smaller, but if everything's 1,000 times smaller, then it's okay to be in grams, that's fine. Otherwise, we'd normally turn that to kilograms, but we can leave it because it's in millimeters.
Cool.
6.945.
So that's where I got 7.072.
Right, yeah.
So I'm close, aren't I? But I must have just done some rounding.
Yeah,
errors.
it will be from the pi bit probably.
Yeah,
So I want 50 of them.
yeah.
So that's per one. So 50 units is 347.26, or 27 if I were to round it. What's that, grams?
So then do you divide it by...
So 18, I'm going to out of space, aren't I? Can I?
Yeah. Go on the back.
I'll just do it up here so it's
Okay.
in one place.
Yeah.
So 18 pounds is 500 grams.
Yeah.
So you could go back down and say 1 gram, if you divide by 100, is, divide both sides by 500, sorry. If I divide this by 500, that is 0.036 pounds for 1 gram. And then you can say you want 347 grams. So you go times by 347. And
So you've
decimal.
rounded that at that
well,
point?
Well, I'm going to times by the whole decimal.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to times it by 347.269. So I get 12.5 pounds.
That's
Fine.
it.
And because it's money, you only want 2dp anyway.
Yeah. Cool.
Okay, so that takes you through one of the questions. If you want to find where that question is, you'll find it on the VLE under the task that you can see there. And the questions and all the mark schemes can be found on the document that's called Example Maths Questions. Okay, see you on the next video, everyone.